The last Hornet home game for quarterback Mark Acquaviva and scores of his Hamilton West teammates and many cheerleaders. West on this cloudy senior day taking on the West Windsor Plainsboro Northern Knights. One final time for seniors to bust through one of these. Hornets coming into this day on a 2-game winning streak, and they had to like their chances against the Northern Knights. First quarter, North quarterback Kevin Murphy looking to throw, gets sacked by Bashawn Smith. Knights would go 3 and out following that. Hornets on O, Acquaviva handing off to Mark McKenzie. Number 26 is in, touchdown West. McKenzie would go on to have another banner day. The orange and black on the board nice and early. Defense told much of the day's story as well. Still in the first, Murphy again sending his receivers downfield. Throws, he's picked off by West's Phil Simpson, who by the way sports some of the coolest haircuts in Hamilton Township. Here's what became of it. Acquaviva back to pass, rolls to his left, looks downfield, throws downfield, hits McKenzie, who slips a tackle and a half and breaks free. Touchdown West. 53 yards on the connection between Acquaviva and McKenzie. 13-0 Hornets after the point after went wide. West running back Ruben Desane coming off his mammoth game against the Hightstown Rams last week. Also sensational on this day. 104 yards on 13 carries. That was a big one. From the North 15, Hornets still working. The give is to McKenzie again, who cuts through the middle, and he is in for his third and the team's third score. West decides to go for 2 after this to make up for the earlier missed PAT. Acquaviva, the snap, a fake, keeps it himself, runs right, and he is in. 21-0 West. Mr. Hornet says, yep, that's my offense. Final minute of the first half, the Northern Knights would start to click. Murphy here with what looks like a simple handoff to Tyrone Parker, number 5. Parker, however, slips tackles, stays on his feet, bumps his way to daylight, and look at him go. No one will be able to bring him down until he ekes past the goal line for a touchdown. A 66-yard scamper. 21-6 West at halftime. Third quarter, Acquaviva going for some different targets. How about Tyler Wren? He's muscled down at the half-yard line. That set this up. Acquaviva keeps it himself, rams it up the gut, and nudges it in. Touchdown West. McKenzie, by the way, also had an outstanding day on defense. This is the tail end of a pick 6 he intercepted off Murphy. 35-6 the score after that. Later in the second half, the Northern Knights would get some of their rhythm back at various times. That's a touchdown for Parker, another one. That cut the lead to 42-13. And then in the fourth quarter, they go back to the air. Watch this beautiful pass from Murphy to Kyle LaForge. What a catch. But North in too deep a hole at this point to come back. The final on this senior day at Hamilton West, 42-19 in favor of the Hornets. They finally pick up a win at home, their third straight overall victory, and the seniors are sent off on a high note.
It's a great win for us today. It gives us a chance to get in the playoffs, and I'd like to give a shout out to my O-line because they did what they had to do. They're playing phenomenal, and I just repped my blocks, and I always saw the end zone every time they did a good block.
I mean, we're sitting at 1-4, and every game has been a playoff game to us, and we just had our backs against the wall. Really killed us starting off 0-3, but hopefully it's not too late.
We want to keep the bus rolling and then keep our team on the playoff series, and if it goes to states, then that's what it is. We're just going to keep playing hard and working hard at practices.
It feels like everybody's clicking, everything's working together. We're all moving in one direction.
It's huge. I mean, we just go out there, we put an effort, to show what we can do, what Hornets are made of.
For Hamilton Pulse, I'm Mark Fontes.